Hi guys and welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to start off with a warm-up for Tuesday, April 7th. It's going to be 3 rounds for quality of 30-second line jumps, 30 seconds alternating stationary lunges, and 30 seconds down-ups. We're going to go at an easy pace with smooth, controlled tempos. All right guys, we're here back here to demo our first movement, which is going to be a line jump. So I just wanted to actually show you something on the ground. You don't need anything, but just imagine you're just going to jump side to side, just like that. Imagine that you're jumping on hot lava, side to side. All right, guys, we're back with our second movement for the warm-up, and it's just going to be some alternating stationary lunges. So I'm just going to step forward, hip, knee and toe lined up, knee stays above the ankle, I push back. My shoulder stays centered above my hips, my tummy nice and tight, my gaze is forward, and I am breathing. And the last movement for our warm-up is going to be a down-up. So basically, it's kind of like a burpee. I just go down into a plank, I come back, and I stand up. I go down into a plank, I come back, and I stand up. And that's your down-up. All right, guys, we're back for our second component for Tuesday, April 7th. And it's going to be 4 rounds for quality of 6 each handstand hip tap, 6 each skater squat, 6 each prone YTA, 6 each pistol. All right, we're back to demo our first movement, and it's going to be a handstand hip tap. So what you're going to want to do is start off with a wall walk and get as close to the wall as possible. Once you're as close as you can get comfortably, okay, and I'll show you a few different angles, you're going to establish a hollow body position. Once you've got that anterior pelvic tilt, your tummy's nice and tight, glutes are locked in, you're going to begin by spreading your feet a little bit and spreading your hands, okay? And then to execute the movement, you're going to shift your weight to your left to move your right hand, and you're going to shift your weight to your right. I'll give you an example of what that looks like. So, starting off with my wall walk, and I'm going to go all the way up. I'm going to spread my feet a little bit, okay? And then to move my right hand, I'm going to bias towards my left. And I just get a little movement in my hip, okay? If this is too difficult, make it a little easier by getting away from the wall a little, or if you're still having trouble, you can go from a plank position, okay? I'm not sure. All right, we're back with our skater squat. So for the skater squat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something to stand or to put my knee on, okay? I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to sit back, make a little touch, and stand up, okay? So I just sit back, I make a little touch, and I come back up. We're going to do the same thing on both sides. Again, make sure your hip, knee, and toe are lined up. Sit all the way back, make a little touch, and stand up without allowing your knee to collapse in towards the middle, okay? To scale this a little bit, find something to hold on to, sit back, make a little touch, stand back up, okay? That's your scale. So back to demo our prone Ys, Ts, and As. So the main thing you're going to want to ensure there, the main thing that we're focusing on is your thoracic spine, so the musculature of your upper back, okay? You're going to lie prone, facing down. You're going to lift your chest off the ground as high as possible. From there, you're going to do a Y shape with your arms, okay? So thumbs up, and you're innervating the musculature of your upper shoulder. You're going to come down. Your T is going to be palms out to the side, palms down, hands out to the side, palms down. You're going to do that same motion. And then your A is just going to be hands along your side, palms up. And you're just squeezing that musculature of your upper back, okay? You're going to need 2 lightly weighted objects. In this case, I've got 2 cans of Goya, or you can do 2 small weights, okay? So I'm going to set up on the ground. Remember that I'm lying prone, okay? I'm going to start off in this position, and I'm going to go 6 Ys. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just imagine. Then 6 Ts, palms down, and I'm squeezing that musculature across my shoulder blades. And then 6 As. I relax down, I come up and I reach. Relax down, come up, big reach, okay? So those are your prone Ys, Ts, and As. We're back with the next movement. It's the last one for this series, and it's going to be a pistol. So you're just going to sit back into a nice bottom position and stand up. Just again, make sure your hip is sitting back, watch your balance, keep your foot off the ground, chest up, eyes forward, sit into it with good positioning, and stand back up. To scale this, you're going to find something to assist yourself with. You're going to hold on to, and you're going to sit back into that deep position, hip, knee, and toe lined up, stand back up, alternate the same thing on the opposite leg, okay? Keep your knees behind your toes, and that's our pistol. We're back with our final component for today. This is going to be part C for Tuesday, April 7th. We've got an 18-minute AMRAP, okay? Right off the back, I'm going to say intensity for this is going to be sustainable, okay? You're going to start off with 3 wall walks, a 60-second jog. You could substitute this with jump rope, a run outside, whatever you want, running in place, whatever you got, okay? From there, you're going to go into 20 step-ups, 20 dips, and 20 elevated hip thrust, okay? I'm going to give you guys an example of what those look like. All right, so you guys should know this movement already, but just in case you don't, we're going to start off with 3 wall walks. The most important thing to remember with the wall walk is to breathe and maintain a nice angle in your torso. Make sure that as you get inverted, you don't get overextended and break your posture. Think about maintaining your bottom rib and the top of your pelvis as close as possible. Keep your arms as straight as you can. Be mindful of your wrist, okay? So starting off at a push-up position, you're gonna push up into a plank, and then you're gonna walk your hands and your feet up the wall until your chest gets as close to the wall as you can, okay? So if you can't get too close, don't. If you can, get as close as you can. Ready? So it's going to look something like this. Starting in this position, I'm going to push up, and I'm going to go all the way up to the wall, trying to get my nose and toes as close as possible to the wall, okay? Notice that I also got my shoes off. I'm going to come back down. That way you don't mark up your wall, okay? And I'm simulating walking on my hands, okay? I'm going to do 3 repetitions like that, and that's our wall walk. Okay, so you guys know how to jog. I'm going to skip that altogether. So that's the second movement. The third movement is going to be a step up. So I'm just going to find literally some steps, and I'm going to step up, okay? You can alternate legs, or you can go same leg, okay? Totally up to you. That's our step up. Okay, for a dip, all we're looking for is a step, or a chair, or a sofa, what have you. You're going to set up in this position. Hips are going to come forward a little bit. You're going to allow yourself to sink straight down. You're going to push up through those arms, okay? Shoulders back and down, good posture. Again, the further that my legs are away from my body, the more difficult that it makes this exercise, okay? From there, we're back with our last movement, and it's going to be a elevated hip thrust. So in this case, I'm going to use my sofa. I'm going to start off with my shoulders on the sofa. I'm going to be looking straight forward, and I'm just going to lift my hips into this position. I inhale down. I push down through my heels till I come up to my hip neutral with my knees, okay? Inhale down, exhale up, squeeze your butt, squeeze your tummy. You can add some external resistance for a little extra challenge. And that's our hip thrust.